Did Ryan Reynolds just expose Joe Alwyn for cheating on Taylor Swift? Weeks after Joe and Taylor's breakup was exposed to the public? The drama seems to be heating up and getting really spicy because Taylor's Hollywood BFFs are all unfollowing Joe on Instagram, and Ryan Reynolds took things a step further and put Joe on blast for messing with Taylor. But did Joe really cheat on Taylor with his co-star? And does this mean that he is about to get heavily canceled and blackballed in Hollywood? The Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn breakup drama is now getting more intense because Taylor's celebrity BFFs are now chiming in and getting involved in the whole drama, engaged and participating in the entire drama. For those who haven't been following the drama, Joe and Taylor split up long ago in secret. Although none of them has publicly commented on the breakup, the internet has been in a complete uproar since the news first surfaced. It got interesting when a source claimed that Taylor and Joe had recently discussed getting married, indicating that the breakup was unexpected. The rumors that Joe had cheated on Taylor were strengthened by this. The Swifties, on the other hand, are known for their willingness to wage war against anyone who even harbors the slightest notion of harming Taylor. And Joe has even more frequently been the target of the Swifties' rage. It looks like fans have also figured out who it was that Joe cheated on Taylor with. And the fingers are pointing to actress Emma Laird, whom he worked with on the movie. The Brutalist fans started suspecting Emma when she posted this picture of Joe on Instagram with the caption, "Moments in March." In the picture, Joe is holding onto a scooter, and fans immediately noticed that the scooters were kind of similar to the ones that Emma posted back in January. And this led to speculation that Emma might be the woman that Joe cheated on Taylor with. She got so much hate and backlash that she was forced to turn off the comments on her picture of Joe. Additionally, the information that she and Joe had become close didn't help. Emma has been there for Joe since news of his split from Taylor emerged. Joe struggles with fame and enjoyed hanging out with Emma in Hungary, where he wouldn't be recognized. Emma's being found like a post about Joe and Taylor's breakup didn't help her cause either, and this only served to bring her down even farther by the Swifties. And as for Joe, it's safe to conclude that he is also feeling the pressure given the rapid decline in his celebrity fan base. Austin, the brother of Taylor, was one of the first users to unfollow Joe. Austin doesn't actually use Instagram, and the last time he posted was more than a year ago, so this kind of makes a strong statement. The fact that Austin logged in simply to unfollow Joe suggests that Joe made a serious mistake. But Austin is not the only person in Taylor's inner circle to suddenly unfollow Joe, because Gigi also unfollowed him hours after she was spotted hanging out with Taylor. That's not all, because Taylor's close pals Ryan Reynolds and his wife Blake Lively also unfollowed Joe after they were spotted hanging out with Taylor in New York City. Ryan and Blake are personal friends of Taylor's, and the couple's 3 daughters inspired the name of one of the characters in the song, Betty. Given their strong friendship, it is not entirely surprising that they would support Taylor, especially in light of the fact that Joe cheated on her and did her dirty work. Ryan, though, made the decision to go further and disparage Joe online. Ryan doesn't typically engage in internet drama, so we know that he is really irate with Joe. There was a post on Instagram that suggested that perhaps occasionally, people do not genuinely change. Perhaps you simply didn't know who they truly were. "It's one of life's most heartbreaking things," Ryan said in response. This is a major dig at Joe because it alludes to an article Ryan wrote for Joe in the Times magazine. "I've known Joe Alwyn for 6 years, which is sufficient time to view someone's heart and determine whether or not they are made of decent material," Ryan wrote. Additionally, Joe Alwyn is constructed well. While seeing where he has been and where he is going is interesting, so is seeing where he is going. But it's important that I emphasize his kindness, generosity, and humanity. His shade at Joe was a direct contradiction to his Times magazine articles, and people were quick to pick up on this. There have been so many comments shaming Joe, with people saying things like, 7 months after Ryan Reynolds wrote Joe Alwyn's Time 100 submission, he unfollowed him on Instagram. The eyes are siding. Joe Alwyn is probably the stupidest man in the world. Imagine being an aspiring actor and losing out on a friendship with Ryan Reynolds, who's willing to write a Time article praising you, a mansion, a private jet, and Taylor Swift just to mess around. Well, one thing is for sure. If Ryan Reynolds, who is one of the chillest guys in Hollywood, is mad enough to actually unfollow Joe, well, that's all the proof we need to know that Joe messed up big time, and it's going to be almost impossible for him to come back from this mess. Anyway, if you love this video, then you should check out this next one because it has some more spicy drama.